Sure.
You had so much time for money. We should bring a bit of time for love as well.
Let's go. Let's go.
Can you tell us
Share somebody. Sorry.
situation? Let's say if you are single, if you're in a relation, and if you have specific questions about your love life, what you want to hear about.
Yeah, I'm single right now, and I've been single my whole life. Basically, I had a few things, but nothing, not a relationship as I wish to have. And maybe I could ask the question if someone is going to come into my life or is in my life already, and it's going to develop into something more serious.
All right, we will have a look at that, and then we see what we find for you. Just a moment.
Thank you.
If I may go ahead and begin.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I'm seeing here is it's a new way of looking at things, and it's going to be this very simple yet extremely potent way of literally drawing in that which you seek. First is the decision that is because you very much, as it was with the reading. Well, we can put this over here. It's okay. This is my turn. So it begins first with the conscious decision of, and it's not that you are ready to look for or that you're ready for. It's more of an understanding and framing of what it is that you want. Well, we should understand how that works, because fundamentally we attract what we are. Not what we think we are, what we pretend to be, but really what we are. And so with these parameters and the understanding of, I like the term, your equal or better quality. So the one that is able to meet your match and beyond, right? So if you resonate with this at your core, there is no compromise, because it is simply the complement, right? Because two individuals must always remain championed as individuals, and there's a dance and a flow between the two. And so it's as simple as just understanding these, for lack of a better word, mechanics for you. And once you come into this space, and it's calling out a new beginning. I see some beautiful changes happening, and I don't feel like it is somebody from that you already know. Although you will begin to see changes in some of the relations that you already know once you make this conscious decision. So expect there to be potential relation changes of a positive and loving nature from more than one female friend. It is up to you to be able to know if this is where you would like to go, if you would like to not compromise because you would like the forever gal, if you would like to experience life. It's really down to you, and there's no thing that's wrong in this, but what's magic is you seeing how there's a softening and there's a change in the women and how you are and how they are responding to you once you start to resonate from a little bit of a different place, which is actually it's not so little. Slight change, profound effect. All right.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
If nobody else is ready, can go. The first thing I was seeing, I was looking in the crystal ball. I'm telling you, you will have a meeting with your past. That's in your case not an ex-girlfriend, but regardless if you believe in reincarnation or not, but it will be a soul what you already met in the past. That's what I mean by that. The time frame is flexible. When I say flexible, I see it possible from July to September. Why I say it's flexible? Because it depends on your development, how much focus you put on it, and as High Priestess just said, how much you define it, how much you really want it. At the moment, it was just like a sightseeing. It would be good to have, but if not, it's fine. I'm doing something else. It's okay. But the wish seems to grow stronger in you over time, and that is what will be the driving force in to really bring this together. I see you will have challenges in yourself before that will happen. But once you meet this person, the challenge is fully on. That means it will be a very nice relationship, but she will challenge you, and she will mirror every little weakness. And there will be lies, mainly to yourself, what will be surfacing at that moment in time. So it will be a fantastic time for you, from what I'm seeing, but it will be a very challenging time, and you need to be absolutely recharged and ready to work on yourself in these times. That means your focus needs to be shifting a bit in your life. But I feel like you have a lot of energy to do both at the same time, and one could actually give you a bit more motivation to continue with other things. So, speaking of balance of the female and the male in you, because at the moment you're a doer and you do a lot, but the emotions, if I may say that, not the friendship and the laughter, but on a certain level, they lack a bit. And that's the balance I see coming in for you. But as I said, if you push for it, it could happen early summer. Otherwise, I really see late summer start. Yeah, yeah, start of winter. So you might make it for sure, for so.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Who would like to be next?
Okay, it's look like me.
Okay, please go ahead, Miriam.
Okay, I see that it's one of your best friends or one of your really close person to you. Like really, there is like a good connection between each other. So and it's gonna be like so yes, it's one of your close friend or one of your best friend, and it's like seems good and would be like a relaxing, peaceful relation. It will start in the autumn, I think, winter, not now. So that's it.
All right. Thank you.
Welcome.
Then we have EternalFlame and Pericles left here.
Okay, so the first message I pulled was the celebration message. So already it felt like you already know this person, or it's a soul connection to. It feels like this energy is busy floating around you. That's what it feels like, and it's ready to come. It's approaching you slowly. It's building up, but you also need to go through the learning curves. You need to work on yourself, like High Priestess said. Okay. You just need to relax because you're busy searching, you're learning about yourself, and that's where the deception comes in, where you don't try and be honest with yourself. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, be honest with yourself and go with the flow. Trust the universe, how this person approaches you. So let go of all control issues, when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen, who it's going to be. Don't obsess. It's her, and you fixated on her. Let it go. The right person will come in the right manner. Okay, that's how the universe works. Okay, so she could be the one. Okay, she could be the one. All right, whoever's coming, and you will have romantic feelings, but this is also a lesson that you need to learn. Okay, you need to forgive what's happened in the past, any past hurt from other relationships or friendships or experiences that you've had, okay, and learn from it so that you can move forward for the future in order to build a stable and solid foundation with this partner. Okay, so let go. And if you need more answers, you must know that you must not worry. There's no need to worry. Gather more information when you do eventually meet this lady, partner. Um, find out who she is, and the same she will do about you. Okay, and then you will also start to learn a lot about yourself, of who you want to be with, where you want to go, who you want in your life. You'll learn a lot about yourself. You need to listen to your intuition, and if you need more answers, you can meditate or pray, whatever you do to connect to the universe or to God. Okay, but eventually you will decide if you would like to make a commitment even further down the line, like later on. Okay, but this is a lesson of a learning curve, and the soul energy, whoever she is, she's got a very it's such a light-hearted energy that you know that it will progress to something that's far greater than you could ever imagine. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you
I
very
would
much.
just
You're
like
welcome.
to add something, Pericles, before you go. I was curious because they said friends and family part where you would meet it. I didn't see that part, but I wouldn't say it's not possible. The only thing I get about her, and that is interesting, her main language would be German, to my surprise. So now, Pericles, please.
Beautiful. So I'm gonna have to agree a little bit with what everything has been said. I'll kind of sum it up in my own way. So I do believe it is a very special connection. I love when me and Terry get the same cards. That's fun. So I do feel that it's some sort of very special connection that's about to that you're about to meet. It's not that near. I do pick up maybe a year. Maybe it will take some time till the connection is being made. And mainly the focus of the reading is actually on you. As you come to balance this aspect of yourself, I have the two kings, king of water and king of fire. So as you come to balance these two energies within you, the very sensitive, emotional one, because you are an indigo child, but you're also very fiery and down to earth and business orientated. As you balance these two sides of you, and you start, sometimes being having more fun or enjoying the little things in life, just being a bit more to the little details of the world and just appreciating, the nuances of daily life. As that aspect comes more together, the water gets balanced with the fire. I see the speeding up of this individual coming into your life. So it feels that this individual is not necessarily going to come to you through from a material success. It comes more from an inner state of vibration, which will be achieved through achievement of work, but also achievement of daily, just doing daily things which are close to your soul, just being free every single day, regardless of, just feeling free regardless of what happens. And I did pull up again the 15th arcana, the ego card, which basically is not really an ego. It's more like there's a being overly focused on material things and a false sense of entrapment. There's absolutely no if there's ever a feeling of imprisonment, or like this person is not coming, or I'm not meant to have her, or any negative beliefs, is not true. This comes from this very strong fiery aspect of your mind, which is more focused on the 3D, so to say. But there's this aspect of water in you which will come to balance, and the more it balances out the fire, the quicker this person manifests. That's kind of what I keep seeing. But yeah, I also see a very, what's the word, like a sweet, loving, calm relationship on the way. That's kind of how I would describe that person. There's a very light, watery, empathetic energy to that individual who's coming, like a nurse energy, I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, something like that. You could say that. Like very, very loving, like a young mother in a way. That's kind of, she won't be a mom, of course, but that kind of energy. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, I agree with Pericles. That's what I was trying to say, because I couldn't put my finger on it. That's sweet. Yes. Light-hearted, childlike. Yeah.
She's gonna be a sweetheart.
That was the card for her also, and is otherwise known as the Peaceful Warrior. So.
Beautiful. Awesome.
And it's a water card. So there we go.
A lot of water on the reading.
Do you have any other questions to us regarding love or anything else?
Yeah, you said someone who speaks German or whose main language is German.
Yes. That's funny enough what I picked up, to my own surprise, because then they described this soft girl, and that's mostly not the idea I have of German women. That's why I was very surprised when they talked about the soft women, and she was supposed to have a first language. But we shouldn't generalize, of course. So that's why I don't know if you have people who speak mainly German around you. I didn't see the connection to friends and family, but that doesn't mean something now in this context. But funny enough, main language German, to my own surprise. I'm sure you do speak German, right?
I do, yes.
See, that's a good base then.
And you see no connection to family and friends, which means I don't know that person as of right now.
I didn't see a connection in this lifetime, no. It was clearly to me in the realm of the past. It's, yeah, so I didn't see that connection, but that's just from the crystal ball here. And all I could pick up on that is that your main language is German. I think we might not be supposed to see more, but as Pericles and other readers pointed out as well, it's a lot about opening yourself for it and understanding that love is always a risk you take by opening yourself and leaving yourself without defense. And I think that is something where you need to work on. And as I said, I see things surfacing, and we had 2 or 3 other readers saying that also. I don't like the term lies to yourself, but sometimes we build illusions for the sake of living a certain way, right? We all do that, and they will break away because they usually just serve as a crutch to walk the way we want to walk at that moment. So as more flexible you are for this change, as quicker this will happen. That is what I'm seeing, because you always can just get what you send out as well. That is just how the laws of resonance work, to my understanding and my experience in life. So I would really focus on the self-love and defining really what you want in love, family, children, how, you know, as High Priestess said so nicely, equal or better quality, because otherwise you would be busy a lifetime fixing your relationship and your partner and drag her up, and you actually want somebody who can push you up sometimes and you can push her up, and that's the dance rather than just being the savior all your life. That's never a happy relationship or end of the real life, even to say it was. So I think it's like in investments, it's important to define and do your research in yourself just to turn it around now.
All right.
Okay.
Just to add one quick thing, because it was echoed with a few other readers, this friend, and I know that there's something that's like niggling with you. So it's to remind that, as with the reading that I had mentioned, there are to be changes in the friend circle. So know that you have some, that there will be friends that you know, perhaps as Miriam mentioned, someone who's really, really close to you, where affections will change as you start to step into your resonance finally by your own choice. It's like you've got all of this other potential that you decided not to tap into because you didn't think it was relevant to everything else, which is completely incorrect. By leaving out an aspect of you, you're simply leaving out an aspect of you. So by stepping into yourself, which is anyways already whole, you're just you're just not utilizing everything is only going to light up and be that much more effective. So you're doing yourself a great service by choosing to step into that which is you, and that's the union within first, and that attracts her then outside of you. And just, yes, it's an amazing inward journey, exploration, and opportunity to see how these relations, particularly with friends, I'm sitting with this particular girls, are going to come to play or not. So you'll know in the moment what's right to do, not what might be fun for a moment, right? So that's the part about not compromising. So you'll know and you'll see. But opportunities are definitely coming.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. I think we can close it up at this moment in time. If you're okay with that. I hope you enjoyed it and you get the clarity. Let's see, the financial sector will be very, very interesting, but I think that the other sector, the love sector, will be very interesting for you as well. And it will be far more rewarding, you will see. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for taking part in this. And we shall see you soon. Bye-bye.
For sure. Thank you
Bye.
and
Thank
goodbye.
you. Ciao.
Thank you. Take care.